Hello my friends, it's Coach Manny Rodriguez coming back at you with some more training videos. If you are new to my channel, my focus is to help you grow in your business using social media marketing. Different ways that social media can benefit your business, using YouTube, using Facebook, different methods. But sometimes we're going to talk about how do you find things like free music. Right? How do you find music that you can use in your videos without getting that naughty copyright strike, right? And so in today's video, I want to share that with you. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. This episode is brought to you by Phased Logics, a well-known IT company in the local St. Louis and surrounding areas. My friends, they have been helping me with my business for a long while now. It's probably been like 2 years that I have been depending on them to run things smoothly. And they have a very special offer for you if you want to check it out. Because here's the thing, you have a business. You probably have a domain, right? Like a website, a URL, for example, catmanmarketingllc.com. That's my domain, right? My domain, coachmannyrodriguez.com. That's my domain. But you may have employees or yourself, and you have emails tied to that, right? Manny@coachmannyrodriguez.com. Manny@catmanmarketingllc.com. But here's the truth. A lot of websites out there get hacked. And you don't know if they have your information. You don't know if they have your email or even your password. Well, let Phased Logics do a dark web scan for you. That's right, my friends. They will do a dark web scan for free so that you can see, is my personal email, my business email. And when I say personal, I mean the email you use for your business. I'm not talking about Gmail. This doesn't work for Gmail, Yahoo, MSN.com type stuff. I'm talking about yourdomain.com. And let me tell you, you may have employees that have been hacked and they don't know. Your company's at risk when that happens because they do know how to steal. These people know how to steal passwords. It's crazy. Let Phased Logics do a dark web scan for you. The link is right up there on the screen for you. But hey, don't be blindsided by your employees' dark web data. Be prepared and in control. Right on, my friends. Check them out at that link right there. Or go to getmethegeek.com to learn more about them. Alrighty, on with the show. You've probably wondered, how do I get free music for my videos? How do I get free background music for my videos without getting that pesky YouTube copyright strike, right? And so there are ways to get free music. There are paid ways to also get royalty-free music. And today I just want to share with you how to find free YouTube music. And if you're using the Vmix software as I am, I'm going to show you exactly how to add that music to the Vmix software. All right, let's dive into it, my friends. So you're using YouTube, right? You're going to add videos to YouTube. You might be live as I'm live right now. And you want to add background music. Okay? I want to help you find music that you can use that won't cost you anything. And yeah, there's some great sources out there. That the option that I use, there was a one-time fee, but I'm not going to talk about that because I told you I want to help you add free royalty-free music, you know. And really, when I say royalty-free, I mean where the common creator of this agrees to let you use it. In some cases, you may have to give some attribution to who the artist is. And I'm going to show you how to find that as well. So let's start with one of the best ones you should be using because you don't want any copyright strike. What do you think that is? What do you think that is? Obviously YouTube, right? And so that's exactly one of the first places that we're going to start. Okay, so you want to use music in your video, whether you're recording it or doing live, you want to add music, right? So if you go into your YouTube studio, as you can see right now, I'm in my YouTube studio. Okay, so you can see right now I'm in my YouTube studio. And so being in my YouTube studio, it's the best place to start right there, okay? So as you can see, I can go through my dashboard, all the different videos I have, the playlist, delete some, add some, whatever, check out the analytics. But if you scroll down, you will see the audio library. The audio library allows you to get free music and have sound effects, okay? So once you're in there, you see free music, sound effects, and stuff that you've starred to save so that you can use it in the future. The first thing I want to share with you is you see this little drop down here with the 3 lines shaped in a upside down triangle. Click on that and check that out, okay? You can check track title, genre, mood, artist name, duration, but look at this. If you're looking for music that you don't have to give any attribution, click on that. And it's gonna bring up all the ones that you can use without having to give any type of license on there. So as you can see here to the right, it says license type, right? And so look for that. If you see this right here where it looks like the YouTube logo, well, guess what? You're free to use this audio track in any of your videos, including videos that you monetize. Okay? Because if you get a copyright strike on anything, you cannot monetize that video. That's key to understand right there. Okay? So now let's get rid of that and say you're just scrolling through and something, you don't see this, but you might see something else. And instead of searching through a bunch of them, I'm just going to beat to the bush and show you attribution required. And that means you have to give credit in your description. Don't have to say it on the video itself, but you have to have it in your description, okay? And you see that CC right there, that is key. So if you're scrolling videos or you're doing searches, you'll either see the YouTube logo, which you're free to use, or you'll see the CC, which means you have to give attribution there. And I'll read that for you. You're free to use this audio track in any of your videos, including videos that you monetize. However, you must include attribution information in your video description. Something else that I do want to show you. This may pop up for you. When you first start and you go to this, this may pop up for you, a notice. And it is say terms and conditions. Your use of this music library, including the music files in this library, is subject to the YouTube, obviously, right? The terms of service. But make sure that you actually read this so you understand by downloading music from the library, you agree with the following. And it'll tell you, you may not make available, distribute, or perform the music files from this live separately from videos and other content into which you have incorporated these music files. So you can't go and start trying to become a DJ and start mixing all this stuff into it. So you have to be careful when you're using this stuff. And so make sure you're reading this. And of course, you may not use these music files in any illegal manner. That's no-brainer stuff, right? Obviously. And so wanted to make sure that You look for that when you first go if you've not used the audio library before. But when you're going through this, maybe you want to add some sound effects. Here you have plenty. Kids playing, different ones. I mean, they have so many for you to choose from down here. And you can have 100 different sound effects to a page, or 100 different play music to each page, and go look at that. If you did 100, and you can see all these different options, you're talking 1072 times 100 different sound effects. Okay, so that's for the sound effect one. If you wanted the free music, look at all these options. And if you narrowed it to 100, now obviously you're not going to really do that. You'd spend so much time, right? Put in different, like if you're going to do a video around suspense or something, see what options pop up. Okay, I look for music for true crime. I'm gonna do different things like that. Or, I can add on to it. Horror, see if stuff comes up there. Scary bell, let's see. I'm just putting stuff in there just to see. It obviously nothing there. But you're just gonna play around with it and see what comes up. Actually, I should have put that there. Nothing there, but I'm sure bell will come up if I want bell in my production. So you get a bunch of them. You want a crazy dinner bell. So you can use these for many different reasons. So where else can you find free music? Well, if you use Facebook and you have a business account, I'm not talking about personal, number one, hopefully you have a business page. Now granted, it really makes more sense when you're doing videos, but if you have a particular niche that you're targeting, like I just started a true crime channel, I literally am getting a bunch of likes, I'm getting a bunch of views on my videos, and I don't even promote anything yet. I'm not doing any ads, I'm not doing anything. People are finding my stuff, right? But I also understand what social media marketing is, Facebook marketing is, YouTube marketing is, right? I've been doing this for a while. And so even on Facebook, go into your creator studio under creative tools, okay? And then you'll see sound collection. And when you're going here, this is where you can download they have over 9,000 tracks for you to choose from. And they have sound effects as well. Okay? So they have an option, but I'm going to tell you, YouTube is better than this one. I'm telling you. So those two right there, you got a lot to choose from. You got a lot to choose from right there without having to spend a bunch of time. So now let's talk about how do you add that to your Vmix production. Now, what is Vmix? If you're following this video and you're like, I don't know what the heck is Vmix, I was here for free music. Well, do you want to make your video streams look a little more professional? And that's what Vmix is. I'm not trying to sell you anything. There's no affiliate thing lined up with this. It's just what I use. And so if you use Vmix and you're looking for how to add music, I want to share that with you now. Okay, so let me bring up my screen here. I thought I had one ready for you. Okay, so let's change this. Let's go to 16. So right now I'm in Vmix. This is my Vmix, okay? This is my software that I use. And I'm showing you basically what that looks like. This is kind of the faceplate of it. Bringing up the wrong thing, isn't it? Okay, no. There we go. Okay, I want to make sure you guys see the whole screen for the most part. Let's do that. Now, as you see, I'm doing this in Vmix. You're seeing me edit and do stuff right in Vmix. Okay, so this is Vmix that I'm using. This is my desktop that you're seeing on my screen here. And while I'm on there, as you can see, one is on the left and one is on the actual screen. Now I can change it to anywhere on my, I can go right back to this, no problem. This is Vmix working its magic, basically. And let me tell you, I never thought I'd be doing this stuff. And then COVID hit and I'm like, you know what? Let me buy a PC. Let me learn how to do this stuff. Okay. And I love it. I love it. It's even become an additional stream of income for our social media, or should I say income, revenue for our social media agency. And so I had to go learn it first. Now I'm teaching my crew how to use it, right? And so now you're taking a little peek at it. So here we are. I want to add this music, okay? I already got some music downloaded, but once you download the music, and I guess I probably didn't show you that. Let me show you that real quick. Okay, so when you're here, you see this little arrow that's pointing down. That's how you download it. Okay, so now it's downloading. I'm just gonna throw it in there so you can see. I just, drop in and brought it over to my Vmix. And it's that simple. And so with my audio library, same thing. You see the download there. I have no clue what I'm pulling out. I'm just throwing it together, right? So I already have those two music. I already have that in there. But I'm going to show you a better way to do that when you have multiple music and you want to have it playing in the background. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's see, bring up the screen. Okay, so I have multiple tracks, and individually you can see at the very bottom here, at the very bottom, I just added these two. You saw me drag and drop, okay? And I can play each one individually. But what if you want to play a list of them? Huh? There you go, I just shared with you. Let me show you that. Let's see, drop that in there. See if that's it. That's not it. This is at 24. Okay, there we go. So I'm changing one of my things so I don't go, obviously I could have had it a little more prepared. Okay, so here at the very bottom, you see add input. You're gonna click on add input. There you go. You see list. Okay, as you see, I have no tracks in here. I can add all the music that I want right now to this, okay? So I'm going to add, and I have a folder, music for streams. I'm just gonna pull a few of them, right? Just drag or add a few of them real quick. Boom, they're in. Now click on OK. Now I have the list, and you can see right here, let's go back. You can see where it says list right here. See, boom, I'm gonna click on that list, and now you see the music there. Okay, so, but that's not what I wanna show you. Now I'm gonna go to this list, go to general, and this is key. Unclick, if you want the music to play the whole time, of course you can stop it during the stream, uncheck this. Where it says automatically mix audio, uncheck that because I want it to play the whole time that I'm streaming. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and play that. Now you can hear it. Now in my audio mixer, this is my mixer I just brought in, I can control how loud that is. As you can see now, I can lower that. That was a little loud for me to try to talk over. But see, now I have it as background music. I have it on as background music now. Okay, I'm not going to get into everything else because I want to keep this simple. So now the music's going. I might even lower it a little bit because I want to make sure you hear me over it, right? It's background music. So see, it's still playing while I'm talking and changing inputs. Now I can literally stop it. I can pause it. I can loop it. Okay, if I loop it, let's bring up that screen again. Let's show you that. There we go. So as you can see, input 27, that's where I brought in the list. You can loop it or not loop it. Click it on, fire it up. Looping means it's going to play all of the tracks over again. It's going to start over instead of stopping. If I don't want to loop it, then that's it. Now look, I can turn the audio off right now, turn it back on. I can pause it, unpause it. Simple as that. Okay, to control it. And just like that, now I have the music going in the Vmix and it's playing by itself. My friends, I'm Manny Rodriguez. I hope you got some value from this. And if you did, make sure you want to get notified when I upload new content. Click that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let this reach more people because YouTube is going to say, people are liking this video. Let's show it to more people. My friends, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to social media or you want to learn how to use social media for your business, just call your Puerto Rican friend. I'm here to help. Peace. Have a great day.